before I show them, I need to say that I've had this playlist forever, so some of the songs are like old, but it just takes me a while to take songs off of the playlist, and the song has to be really good for me to add it to the playlist, like good for me. So like everyone's different, right? But this is just what I listen to. If you have any other suggestions, drop it in the comments. I love finding new music. New Music Friday actually helps me a lot with that. So here it is. No, I don't know all of the artists. I don't know all of the bands. I don't know every song that they've ever put out. These are just songs that like I've heard and I'm like, I like the way that that sounds. I like the way that it makes me feel when I'm working out, and I'm gonna add that to my gym jams, and I'm gonna jam out while I'm getting a good lift in. So I'm gonna go jam out. So in my last video that I just posted, I just talked about my MOS, but where I'm stationed at, look at this. I am stationed out at MCBH in Hawaii, and that view is just so amazing.
You know, I'm 56 years old.
Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just got off work, and now I'm gonna take my hair down so I can wash my hair. Cause it's all kinds of greasy. Take my ponytail out, take the other hair tie out, and it just kind of sticks in place. Then I'm gonna use the Raw Sugar shampoo and the Shea Moisture Strength and Restore conditioner. Whenever I'm in the shower, I shampoo my hair twice, and then whenever I use the conditioner, I rinse it out with cold water. And then whenever I get out, I put my hair in this little thing and leave it in for about 10 minutes. Whenever I take my hair out of the towel, I part my hair down the middle, and then I just let it air dry. I don't finish brushing it out. I just let it air dry. Okay, last night before I fell asleep, I put a little bit of number 7 and number 6 in my hair. And this is what it looks like. This is my natural hair. I do need a haircut. Okay, so now I'm gonna show y'all how I do my braid. Like whenever I braid it and I put it in a bun. So once you have your hair slicked back, go ahead and take your hair to the side. I already sprayed some of the Strength and Restore anti-breakage spray in there. And then I put some of the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil in. So it looks nice and greasy. And I'm washing my hair today, so I'm not like super worried about it. So we're gonna section our hair off. We're gonna braid it how we normally would. But before I braid it, I want to make sure that there's like no clumps in each section. So I'm gonna brush it out. If I can do it without brushing the other one. Okay. And then I'm gonna start at the highest point to make sure that whenever like the initial part of the braid is like tight, but not like not too tight. I just want to make sure whenever I start to twist it around my ponytail to make the bun that it doesn't like start falling out. And then basically I just braid it all the way down as far as my little hair will let me. Dun 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 dun. And I try to push as far down as I can go without letting it go. Okay, that's as far as I'm getting it today. And I take my clear hair tie, I secure the bottom of it. Sometimes I'll take the hair tie out before I secure it. That way I don't have like a hair tie here and then a hair tie whenever the bun. Then I hold the hair tie in my mouth. I'm gonna turn around so you can see. And then I just make sure that the ponytail stays secure. I just wrap and wrap all the way around until I feel like that little piece is not showing anymore. And then it's secure. I don't know what it looks like because normally I look at a mirror, but it's exactly how I do it. Little bun. Alright, so I have full confidence that I can do my hair within these 3 minutes. Kind of. The only thing that's holding me back is I set my phone up in front of my mirror. So now I'm having to try to look into my phone or just look around to the mirror. So I have leftover hair, meaning the product that was in it yesterday morning is still in it this morning. But we need to reapply it a little bit to be able to manipulate my hair a little bit, even though it already looks like a grease ball. I like to get the areas that like you're gonna be sitting near my cover or near my where like my mask sits or where my ponytail sits with the damage control spray or whatever it's called. Once I finish my hair, that's all I'm doing today. There is no coming back from this. I was gonna do a braid, but I don't have faith that I can braid my hair that fast and neatly, at least. I know that I can do my little twist bun pretty fast. I feel like somebody's counting me down and it's like equally stressing me out. Hardest part is making sure it's smooth all the way around. Oh shoot. Okay. Ooh, that's good. That's good. It's in a ponytail. Oh my gosh. Don't panic. Almost went for the braid, but for the sake of not thinking I'm gonna have enough time, we are simply going to do a little twist, and I don't even know where my hair ties are. Oh, we're gonna spin around for this one so y'all can see. Little twist, little twist, little twist. Yes, I know it's bad for my hair. I don't really know what else to do, and I'm not doing a sock bun because that's worse. Oh shoot. Once you have all the product in that you want to put in there, I just start from the top right here and I just start twisting away from my head. And whenever I feel that it starts to bunch up, I comb it out. I keep twisting until I feel that it's pretty tight. And I'll turn around for this last half. And then I just wrap it once I have enough twist. And then just keep wrapping all the way around. And the tightness of the twist keeps the bun in place, and I just keep wrapping all the way around. And I take this little hair tie right here. And it's secure. Alright, so I'm going for the braid this morning. I've actually been doing the braid on my hair a lot more. I don't really do the twist anymore unless I'm like, I don't have any time, which doesn't usually happen. Typically I have a lot of time to do my hair. I just don't give myself enough time. All my products I have saved in a link in my bio. It's just like where I keep everything so I don't have to type it in every single time I make a video. Yeah, it just makes it easier for me that way. I saw people, some girls did their 3-minute video and tagged me, and they had so much time to spare. There's this one girl who did a sock bun. For those of you that don't know, that's like when you take one of your socks and you like roll it up, make it a little donut, put the donut on the back of your head. Yeah, and then, yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I don't do a sock bun anymore. Whenever I was in boot camp, we had to have sock buns in. Like at least the platoon that I was in. It was like literally sock bun or no bun. That's what they said. Sock bun or no bun. You either have a bun or you don't have hair. And so had a sock button in my hair every single day the entire time I was in boot camp. And the entire top layers of my hair broke off at my shoulders. So like I looked like I had a bob with a straight cut and long extensions in. So I had to cut all my hair off. A bob's an exaggeration. It was at my shoulders. So a long bob, I guess. But, oh my God, there's no way I'm not gonna have enough time. No, my God. I can see the clock right now. Oh my God, that's so messed up. Whatever. Okay, I feel like I'm not moving fast enough. I just need this to be a little bit more moist. Well, whatever. Oh my God, I'm running out of time. There's no way. There's just no way. Oh no, I can see it. I'm not gonna make it. How are people doing? All right, so whenever I had my crutches, I would either ask someone to move the weight to like a box for me near a bench, and I would do like I would have all my workouts planned out around like using a bench or a cable. So cables are a lot easier. You don't have to worry about off balancing yourself with dumbbells. But what I would do is I would get them to the box, and I would sit down so like this was the hip that I couldn't use. So I either had the box here, right in front of me, or right to the side, and I would just work out however I was going to be using it, set them back down, and I would have my crutches usually like leaned up right here. I just grab my crutches and stand up, stretch out whatever I needed to do. It just depends, like the gym that I worked out at while I was recovering from surgery was this gym, so it was a little bit easier to ask somebody because I knew everyone around here. But I would say go to the gym with a partner for a little bit and have them move the weights around for you, or plan your workout around using a cable and like have your entire workout based off of the cable, so you don't have to. So you're not having to move around so much, and that it's just moving a pin instead of moving an actual like heavy weight like that. So just depends, whatever's easier for you. This worked for me because like I would just have the box set up like right next to the bench, and yeah, if I needed help, I would just ask somebody. So whenever I started going to the gym, I was using both of my crutches, and then after a while, I was only using one, so I got to the point where I could kind of carry one weight around, but it was still easier just to ask people because it still hurts to this day to like move weights around, so if I need help, I just ask. Well, fun fact, I actually went and got ramen with a side of gyoza and also a side of mini pork fried rice. Hang on. Yes, I did. And then before that, I went to my little store over here, and I got my chamoy gushers in a small container because, balance. And they have this new stuff where it's like a chamoy like mixture of like, it just says mixed gummy, whatever. So I'm excited to try this one. And then these are so hard to find, but I found them. They're the little nerd clusters. So I did indeed do all of what I missed, but we still made it. I need a new ramen place. You know how there's some like pre-workouts that you can just like dry scoop and it tastes fine. There's some that like it says 8 to 10 ounces of water and you do like 8. I think this, if you want like the most accurate like flavor of it, I would say do like the 10 ounces. 10 ounces, 8 to 10 ounces is for 2 scoops. I did 5 ounces in 1 scoop because I'm kind of going to the gym late and I'm not trying to be cracked out. I really liked it. This one is like, I feel like it's like the most accurate. Like if you think ocean water, like that's exactly what you're getting. It's not like, well, like if you like don't think about it, it kind of tastes that way. No. I like this one. Out of all the pre-workouts that I've ever like tasted, tried, or whatever, this is the most accurate like description. Like what it's called is like accurately like describing what it is. So it tasted like the ocean water-ish, but like when you've had the ocean water, you know that there's nothing that compares to it. But it tasted similar. It tasted super similar. So now the Chips Ahoy protein, I mixed with almond milk and I put it in my little blender so that it could blend up real good and nice like. I haven't tasted it yet, but y'all, it smells like a Chips Ahoy cookie and I'm so excited. I just like really hope that it tastes good because you know how protein be like. Yo, oh my god. This is like my new favorite thing ever. Okay, so I'm actually nervous that I might start gagging again explaining this story. But to start off, I wanted ramen and candy, so I went and got ramen. This was me posting that I was getting crazy because we're eating ramen. And then, the way that I eat ramen, I literally like shoveled a huge chunk of it in my mouth. I'm sitting there chewing, like, and I can feel something around my tongue. Ooh, can feel something around my tongue, and then I start pulling it out of my mouth. What it was, and this, gosh, you can literally see right here. I spit everything that was in my mouth out. It was so aggressive. I mean, I had a mouth full of food too, and I felt it on my tongue. And I was and I was gosh. Oh my god. That's about what started happening. I throw up. It's about what started happening, but I had a mouthful of food. I can't. If anyone remembers these shoes, then you remember the absolute nightmare of ants that I had with them before. I thought I had gotten rid of them, and I sprayed my shoes down to maybe get rid of the attraction that the ants had to them. Absolutely not. These are all ants. I had to go get spray. And this is literally, I just shook my shoes and all of these ants fell off of them. And this is from whenever I was just moving. This is disgusting. Why, oh why are ants obsessed with these? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. We're rating some of my messages today. Let's start out with this one. Girl, you're so hot. I bet you make the currently erupting volcano on the main island jealous. Creativity, 10 out of 10. Delivery, 5 out of 10. I think this one speaks for itself. This one just has hella too many words. Pickup lines are funny, but you have to be original. Clearly this man was not. And maybe I'm missing out on a giant financial opportunity, but no. And lastly, ladies, no is a full sentence. You don't have to explain yourself. Man, it would be a shame if you used your first and last name as a username, not thinking that it'd be easy to find you and easy to hold you accountable for thinking that the comments that were made and that continue to be made are pretty funny. Interesting. Just got off work, so I felt like it was the appropriate time to make a comment, a response to this right here. We don't care that we get posted on these boo pages. It just gets us more followers, more likes, and more views. What we do care about, however, is the disrespect and the inappropriate comments. Comments like that, they happen all the time. They absolutely do. And you know why they happen? Because nobody holds anybody else accountable for it. Whenever I see comments like that, it's just like, why are you worried about what I'm doing? Why Does the fact that I can or can't do pull-ups, or can or can't do something, or can do something better than you, why does it matter so much to you? It only affects people who are insecure. There's nothing like insecure and unhappy. There's nothing you can say to me that would make me think otherwise, because if you were secure and you were happy, you wouldn't be worried about me. I have shed some light recently on a video, as well as calling some other people out. In my comment section, you'll see like things like this all over the place. The issue with it is that this started because I pointed out that men were sexualizing a female in her uniform, and it's not just her, it's plenty other service members that have been sexualized, men and women alike. The problem is that whenever you shed light on things that shouldn't be happening, you have people like this that are going to try to tear you down. Instead of just admitting that there is wrongdoing in situations, you're told to toughen up, that's just how it is, stop being so sensitive. But these days, calling people sensitive, calling people names, stuff like this, it just makes you look guilty. All you're doing is proving my point and other people's points even further. And if I were any of those things, I would be scared to post and scared to voice my opinion. However, I'm not. I didn't expect to explain how the internet works this morning. Let me learn you up real quick before you go accusing people of this. Whatever you post on social media, it's out there for the world to see. Some apps are private, which just means I can only see your picture and your name. However, some apps are not, which means even if it is a private page, there's still some pictures that appear, and it also shows me where you've picked to say that you work at, where you've picked to say that you live at, as well as some Marine Corps pictures from the ball that have a unit stamp on the bottom. He didn't make a bad comment himself. You're right. What he said grammatically was not wrong. However, what he agreed with and said that it was funny with was wrong. Stop being a sensitive wook. We've already addressed this word here. It's a derogatory term for those that don't know. As soon as you have an uproar or you bring light to wrongdoing in the military, you're marked as sensitive. This right here is what we're shutting down, ladies. We're no longer hiding behind the wrongdoing because of insecure people like this. This is exactly what we're talking about. As soon as we say something, instead of them taking accountability for exactly what they said, or, you know, holding their brothers accountable, they say stuff like this to try to be like, oh, she's gonna go tell your chain of command. That's exactly what I can do. I'm not saying that I will, but like, you don't get the point. You're probably one of the people that make comments about females like that in uniform. The whole trend right here. This is a comment from one of their buddies. Like, one of the top comments, making it a joke. This is why females are so nervous and scared to report things, to say things, to stand up for themselves, because of people like this right here, this person right here, and the same thing with this person right here. Whole little friend group not holding themselves accountable. This is what you get out of that. Quick little service announcement to everyone. Regardless of your rank, regardless of your standing, your voice will always be heard if you shout loud enough. That is all.